center and doing that damage himself. Victor gonna come through, the solid scaling mid for Abadaga.
This is exactly what I kind of expected 100 Thieves to go into game one with. A very standard front-to-back team fight, multiple...
Oh, okay. That probably was still going to be a lot of damage. Blabber's sure to walk out. Anchors up soon. Flash into the road. He's not in flash range over the wall. And it's got to be enough.
Jungle, so you can do some enemy jungle tracking. Junglers always rotate up to Summit's lane, no matter what team you're on. Looking for those early Summit plays, and Closer is here first.
Gonna find the knockup. Q's going to land. The rest of it's going to matter, though. He follows through. He flash follow.
Allows him the Q to still follow up, so very well executed by Closer. Looking for round two.
Gonna have Elise coming around as well. He's gonna have the knockup here, no flash to follow away as well. He's gonna guarantee the knockup into the follow, the ward hop into Q2 again. Excellent from...
They came into this game with a plan, trying to punish Summit. It worked previously.
They're gonna punish another one in the bot lane. This is gonna be a death. The revive won't matter. Winsome could be next. When's the anchor back?
You open with this more standard look and see and force your opponents to make the adjustments. Guess what? Closer game number 3.
Horn in, level 6 for both top laners. Here comes Blabber, but he's not gonna be there in time. He's gonna go good, sidestep. Well played by Fudge at the right time.
In the meantime, bot line fight's going down.
That's gonna be a death. Cleanse up their ulti as well. Might have the root, but I don't think there's a way out anyway. And indeed, Berserker's on the board. FBI did not respect Winsome coming down.
And the rest of the Thieves are circling around. They can pressure that mid tower. There's no teleport on Fudge.
I think they're trying to make their way up top to protect Someday, who's losing a big wave. They also have the Rift Shield here. We'll see if Blabber wants to drop it. Someday just ulting to clear the wave, but he's gonna get stunned up during it.
Yeah, good play during Summit. Now got the ultimate to come through as well. Good damage. Of course, he immuned it with the W at the first, and then was out of range the rest of the time. It's not going to do enough otherwise, so good timing by Someday.
He's just holding them here, waiting for reinforcements.
Between two turrets, Closer, Huhi wins the next one. There's Abadaga. That's going to be damaged. No ulti available. Kicked into the turret and just able to recall in time. And now Summit's going to be stunned. No, he's going to get the heal in time, but finally the Q is going to land, and Closer lands the skill shots. That'll be a death to Blabber. Gets one more.
Back down for Winsome. Berserker hops that little wall, starts getting a fight going, and I just don't think FBI was aware of how quickly...
Pretty easy way out, and indeed does so.
Let's see if we can go over the wall.
There's the ward. Hello, I am Huhi, and I'm here for the root into place. The Ignite is on already. They're going to front a couple of ults onto this one. They're going to easily land the Ornhorn, and Huhi into the red pit. He really wants this one. He's going to have the flank. Will the root be good enough? With the blast plant there, there's no way to lock him down. And Blabber can't fall this way through. Hook right in. That's going to be a death. There's no way you live through that one. Puts the ulti down. Gets the revive. Does he get one back in time? No, he's going to burn down. Already going to happen. Closer just barely walks out, and now it's going to be a 5v4. Here's Ornn. Knock up on a 2. Shelly could help, but it's not going to be aggro just yet. Summit going to find yet another death.
To be scaling massively now. Closer's at it again.
That's probably a death. Nice ward hop to follow up, and that's going to be a kick into a teammate. It's not quite hit Berserker yet, but you're still going to get it. The revive means absolutely nothing. They chase him down. They don't need to. I think Berserker, hey, good setup. Gets the wall hop, anchored in place, but that's the mechanics you need. Good play.
I don't think he's played in front of a crowd in playoffs so far for the LCS. I don't think that's actually been the case. He hadn't had an opportunity to. And to have a mental block against
LCS titles. Maybe the newest dynasty in the league. As Blabber wants in, looks for who he puts the ulti. That should be a kill, and indeed, 600 gold. Now it's going to be answered by the second Dragon of the game to 100 Thieves. It's going to be a slow stack, but at least you got
3.
You know what?
Or 2, I can do math.
Sure. I mean, if you round up, you know.
You should round up, probably.
Yeah, I mean, this is how people tell times. Like, oh, in the third minute.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I mean, if you round to the nearest 3, then it's accurate. I don't know who would do that, but, you know, Mark, it's your choice.
Well, I don't think Cloud9 would like to round this game up to the nearest 3. That's for sure. 100 Thieves will take 1 in this series, and they want to keep it at that. Someday on bottom side here should honestly be fine. He also has flash still. He's got flash.
Doesn't W in time to immune it. Gonna get knocked down pretty heavily. 800 health left. Finally flash under, and now here comes the re-engage. Is it enough though? Knock up in there, but not enough damage to come through. Winsome actually already on the way, so that would not have worked out well for 100 Thieves.
Really intelligent by 100 Thieves not to get baited into trying to turn that fight. Multiple members of Cloud9 were missing, and they have pretty good vision control around mid lane, so you know they're probably around where that play's happening.
And let's return to the gameplay point for Cloud9 that we would be, you know, accelerating at this stage if the early game had gone more even. And that was everybody coming down to help Someday finish off this turret. And the last outer defenses of Cloud9.
They're trying to hold out as long as they can before they're forced to take these 5v5s.
Yeah, it's an interesting discussion to think about, right? Because I think, yeah, if the
Cleanly
game...
finish it out. Someday already getting the Ornn upgrade down there onto Xayah. And now we've got a river fight.
Knockup is going to Zhonya's what could have been the root, I believe. A flash backwards. No, not going to find the Berserk, but a great Zhonya's and an ulti. Nothing landing for Blabber. Goes for broke and comes out penniless. Ulti coming across, going to land a knockup on a 1. Gravity Storm, or at least the...
Good on the way to the first win of this best of 5, picking up the Baron. Cloud9 sack it completely. They're just going to push other lanes, try and delay.
Remember, it's a 4-1 split push for 100 Thieves. You can see on the minimap, Cloud9 have committed Rise to pushing on top side because they're saying, hey, we cannot fight this 5-on-5. Try and get something back for us, Fudge. Try and get some money. But 100 Thieves will take that opportunity and they will get right inside the base.
And the problem is, whereas Rise has very little ability power, so his turret damage is actually kind of garbage. Engage to the bottom side. A quick revive not going to matter. Bye-bye to Renex, and they're going for a little bit more. Winston going to fall as well. And it's going to be Cloud9 losing a lot of the members down here. 14-2, and Rise slowly, meagerly was auto-attacking the top side, finally to come back and defend his base, because guess what? It's time to end the game right now. Small wave, the other one coming up there with the cannon and with the Baron buff. They could end it here. 5 versus 3. And they've still got the Ornn and Xayah ults up to close it out. The engage tools actually still there for this one. Diving forward, a bit of a root, but it's not going to do much damage. Ultimately, the Fudge cannot really get through Someday. Going to dive in, forces Zhonya's out. Ornn comes across, does find a flash from Fudge to find that one to get through. And here comes a quick Berserk. We'll get some decent damage across, but a stop it by Abadaga means no one's going to get hit, but that one FBI flash to safety. Second turret's going to fall, and there's just no way out. A Realm Warp to try. Fudge going for everything he possibly can. Add one to the KDA. A shutdown to Abadaga, but a shutdown against Cloud9. A slaughter.
Victor does mean a tremendous amount. It means so much because he also got the back, he got the Doran's plus the corrupting potion, and you get the accelerated
amplify into the game. And Closer getting pushed out right now. He is here as well, but are the numbers really in their favor? Who are going to be locked up in place, rooted, and just barely walking out, finds his own root, so they get the damage. First blood comes through, Blabber gets revenge. And now
successfully delayed the take of that dragon long enough that they can kind of match these two up. And as this team, you want to kill turrets because you want.
Cloud9 would love to use a little bit of this power spike with all their ults available, but 100 Thieves are stacking it. It seems like they don't want to
get factor. He's got the 6th sense.
Actually, from now on, I want you to call him Hoofy.
With the hitting gold that Ornn will be getting. So they might actually still go for a weak side play. You see them targeting Summit here.
FBI on the way over. Summit going to be a little bit pushed around. Slow's going to be available. The flash is not nearly far enough. He burns every cooldown and still drops dead.
Niles! Oh, no! Oh my God! I love it. The ability and the confidence to go to cost you though, because 100 Thieves focused on top side. Look at the split on the map. It is a kill on Summit. It is 2 towers on top side in exchange for that dragon on the bottom side there to be picked up by Cloud9 and the bottom turret itself.
Also, 100 Thieves grab the top inner turret as well. So far, the turret trade is a little even. They will get this Rift Herald charge down. Someday probably won't be able to defend this one. So still, technically, in terms of turrets, a trade up. But in terms of gold, you'll realize once this drops, it's still actually in 100 Thieves' favor, as well as the fact that they were able to get a lot of that gold onto FBI.
Wave was dropped. Abadaga going to stay down here with the team. Someday going to stay down here with the team. Upgrades the Gale Force, and we've got a 5-on-5 brewing right now. Summit going to be spotted, though. Engage comes in. Not a kill yet on a Huhi. Berserk on a 3. That's a huge ulti in from Blabber there as well, but no kills just yet. Huhi flashing back to safety. They're going to find the first one, though. Someday will fall. They get through the front line, and it's flashed to safety. Underneath trying to get out, but Rise is coming in for the reinforcements. Huhi going to do his best to keep him alive, but Cloud9 just keep on coming. Abadaga goes in for 1, but just the 1. Tries to trade back, does take down Blabber. Abadaga
acquired.
That is the true prize at the end of that fight. The kills went back and forth a little bit. Gold a little bit more in Cloud9's pocket, but with this, they actually have a way to potentially win team fights. With Summit, oh, hold on, we got a race going down.
Yeah, you had your rocket flips with replay, and now the attempt at the Baron right now. The front line holding well, though, and as long as the battle lines look good, getting in is hard for Cloud9. You can see they're unwilling to go at this one, even though Baron's in the fight. Only one target for Blabber's engaged. A 4-man knockup, but the Berserk turns in one. One death. Does 100 Thieves get out? Do they have plans to leave? Is the 5v4 enough? Aphelios is untouched. You don't need a Nautilus, you need a frontline. An FBI jumps in on a Berserker, and guess what? Aphelios makes it happen. He can run, he can skate away, he can wee his way out. But right now, 100 Thieves win the fight and claim the Baron.
100 Thieves never say die. Off the reset, rushing down Baron. Now they can push inside. The mid tower finally drops, and they take down the last outer.
Gold League gonna go in 100 Thieves' favor.
They lost the first few Dragons. Some good plays by Cloud9. Mountain Soul Point always going to be relevant here, and Summit gets the, or Summit.
No fight coming. If Summit does not have his ultimate, they're going to be safe to take this turret. The question is, how much further do they want to try and push this advantage? Do they actually want to try and go
still towards the front? Will he find a good target there? Aphelios has every cooldown available. Zap's not going to land. From the Zeri, there's the Romark flank. They got Summit in there, but he gets just deleted. Frenzy comes across, hits a bunch of them. The zone is going to look pretty good. Decent damage out of Blabber, but it's not going to be enough. Gets the heal, gets out closer, tries to stay alive. Berserker's on the flank. Berserker's trying to carry the team, but it's a 5 versus 3. Is it going to be enough? Blabber gets the fight. Can it be a steal? Blabber wants it, and it's going to go over to FBI. Claims the dragon. Triple knockup. Team fight continues. Can Cloud9 get anything done? After the backline, Berserker finds one. They get a second, and Berserker keeps going. Fudge keeps going. What a team fight for Cloud9.
And he gets bailed out. Berserker goes down for a split second, but he gets bailed out by Renata. Cloud9 get it, and they're going to push through the base.
Absolutely monstrous team fight for Berserker. We are hyping him up as the late game insurance policy for Cloud9 all season long.
He had his eyes on one person, Closer. He was taking him down. He made sure to take down the jungler, and their rewards are going to be Nexus turrets as well. Closer's backup. He was killed first because that was Berserker's first target. What can he do?
Root comes in, kicks around, got a GA, now into the turret, but the respawn's coming through as well for Huhi. Do they have enough in enough time? 3 seconds out of Aphelios. They land the Q, but Lee Sin's dropped already. They trade one back. The Renata Glass took a turret shot and fell. Next to turret number 2 will drop. Fudge will be CC. They should get 2 back. Kill on the board for FBI. And now is there more? A teleport comes in. Someday here as well with Abadaga. The target is Berserker. It's gotta be. Jukes away, can't survive. Summit still cannot get a kill on the board. 0, 5, and 0. The reverse.
And if you get caught up at the Nexus turrets,
Inhibitor turret gonna go down. They're playing up. They're playing up against the inhib, meaning they might want to play forward.
Go Baron instead. Okay.
They pull back instead. Out they go. Yeah, he's gonna keep the game. And Lee Sin's gonna come back, close it to stop, but I don't know if he can win the 1v1. He's down a level. Baron's been claimed. Recalls are fast. Ryze is dead, and you're gonna get a recall out of Aphelios.
Right down to the Cloud9 Nexus.
Keep in mind, Fudge does have his teleport. Not the best turret damage, but with Realm Warp, there's always the possibility, if this isn't a game-ending push, that Cloud9 has that TP play, the Realm Warp play to end the game. That's always going to be in the back pocket. But for now, 100 Thieves push on in with Baron down the mid lane. And I don't think Fudge can base race them. The turrets, the wards are gone. So it's about this play right now.
100 Thieves looking like they want to just keep the pressure up on them. We'll see if they try and actually force an engage, or if they're just keeping Cloud9 pinned in their base until they can safely fall back onto the dragon that will spawn in a minute.
The dragon number 3 for 100 Thieves, it would be Soul for Cloud9. The scaling clearly in 100 Thieves' favor. The front line too good, the back line damaging as well. But will there be an X Factor? A little bit of poke on a Summit. Cannon wave down, but now Super's on the top side. This will be a dying Nexus turret. Here comes the engage. Damage on her X. They're going to try to find that kill as well. Ornhorn going to land on a 2 in the back line, and they don't kill Summit just yet, and they do get a kill, but it's still him dropping. Out goes Fudge, low HP, onto turret number 2 as they flash away for Blabber. Realm Warp trying to find their way in, but it's only 2 versus 4. Fudge cannot make it happen. Azonia's Hourglass, an attempt on FBI. FBI loses the Guardian Angel. Blabber's still alive, but is it going to be enough? A triple kill for Abadaga. Onto the Nexus turrets they go. Not enough for Berserker. Nexus falls 2-0. 100 Thieves.
Match point coming for the trash can.
Touch any more parts of it, except for, you know, the Berserker who popped off in the team fight. So we rounded out with the Tryndamere. Summit is an...
Well, here's Blabber, level 3 Abadaga to the bottom side. Does he have? No, he's no E, so he can't dash away, but walks enough. Berserk takes a big chunk of damage. Level 2 Spike comes in, not respected. Flash follow in, gonna land the slow. Abadaga doesn't have an easy way out, but finds the Q slow. Chomped on, a flash for Fudge, gets the damage first. Blood, Cloud9.
Blabber is a sniper with that Sky Splitter. The Eon Bloodbear so critical. Fudge now under attack, though. Can he save his mid laner?
Yeah, I mean, closes around, but doesn't have the damage. The Q's not going to back out for another second, and so as long as Blabber's in the way, Flash Q! Oh, he did it! Closer, Flash Q! What a man! Blabber gets to be okay with this one, but it's a fight over Scuttle Crab now. Cloud9, what are you going to do about this one? Win some, slowed up. He's on a health pretty rapidly. Couple shots come in. FBI takes him down.
Playing aggressively, it definitely is an area they can try and strike.
Shuffle in.
Hits, though.
No flash on Fudge. Misses the slow act. He wasn't in range, but a Warhawk can get him in. Q's going to land, no problem. Red buff slow's going to make it enough. Yes, they're going to find the damage. Abadaga gets donated to the kill. Beautifully set.
Block the Q, block the Q.
I mean, Blabber's on them with a smite right now. It's Closer has to kind of just get some damage across, and Blabber smites it late, but gets it at the end of the day. The damage comes across now, went in for Lucian, though. And is the re-engage any good? Blabber does have an ulti perk. And if you want to do a wave in Houston,
careful.
Oh no, Winsome. What do you get out of that? The bubble lands. Hey, you stop the recall. You stop the recall, and you burn the flash.
Fallen behind, it's just FBI has been insanely accelerated by his own kills.
It's around the ward. Summit gonna burn the ghost early. Knows something's going on right now, and not gonna find the knock just yet, but closes around. Spinning slash, and now here comes the ult into the ult, and that's gonna be Summit trying to find a way out. Could burn flash, could try to heal with Q. Goes for the flash, gets the heal, gets out. Mocking shout. That's the damage. Looks like maybe something can hold one more turret shot. Sidesteps the Sonic Wave. Well done, Summit.
The S-press, instead of stepping backwards right there, is the mind game.
Closer's not done.
Goes in, gonna land a lot of the damage. Turret shots are in, flash follow the knockup, and that's gonna be Closer. Secure the kill. 1-0, and he is armor stacking. Victor gonna be the only major threat against him. But Closer, adds more to the scoreboard as well. 400 gold lead, arguably better scaling, and now a dragon to their name. Dive in the top side, could be really good with the Volibear. Is it gonna be enough? Quick hitch, that's gonna be awkward. As the mountain off. This could look good. He doesn't have any good way out. The flash gonna still land the first stun. That's gonna be a guaranteed kill in Anami, and the rest of it's gonna look pretty good. A slow into FBI, they finally get that kill. Blabber gets out, no problem. And here is Someday for the revenge. He's gonna find one, and the respawns are coming. The move is here. Berserker gonna fall. Cloud9 get one, and they lose two.
Any sort of chase here. Abadaga goes over the wall. He's got the tweet.
Scoop on a two. They're gonna get looks like number 3, number 4. Another one is traded back. It's 4-2 in kills. A turret slain somewhere else on the map. The 100 Thieves going for a lot more.
Abadaga gives his body up for the last 2 kills, and the turret, 100 Thieves.
Cloud9 farther and farther away from this game. A bit of money on Summit, that's good. The turret kill is valuable. It is money in the pocket. It was first turret, so it is worth a little bit more, but there's still so much to do in this game, and now Someday gonna be in a bit of the stun, and they're gonna find a lot more at Summit here as well. He'll be locked in place, gets the ulti for the escape. Closer doesn't find his way in just yet. Q's gonna land. Not yet on the right targets. Can he find a kick, though, is the question. Doesn't get much of a knock-up. Gets right back out, though. Health bar's low on Cloud9. 100 Thieves once again on this lane.
That instant stun just saved Summit's life right there, too, because Closer was going to take that in and insta-kick, but they stunned him up as soon as he takes it. Still, though, 100 Thieves can push you out of top side of the map. The only rewards for Cloud9 is Berserker solo pushing on bottom. Berserker Zeri will be able to move that lane all the way up to secondary turret.
Abadaga does have an ulti, pulls him all the way back in, waits out the ult, shoves him back with the burst damage, is gonna be there. Well played by Cloud9, the cooldown synced up. And
earlier we were talking about, all right, he's got a split push on side lanes, they don't have a choice. That's what they're looking at here.
And the wave gets pushed into the mid lane. Unfortunately, not much that
side for the Lee Sin, and so maybe Cloud9 can find a really quick kill on someone.
Abadaga gonna have a hard time. Nice, good flash stun. No, okay, gets a scoop to get out, but they're gonna go right back in. Gale Force in. That's gonna find a kill. Well done to the back versus the Cloud9. The top half finds the kill in the mid laner.
Perfect timing, too, on that pick. Someday was getting the minion wave up to top side. They were about to be in so much pressure, but off of that pick, no Azir means Cloud9 get to retake basically everything. Someday, though, can he just finish this tower? Nobody's going up to it.
And respects the fact that it could be roamed on with, I guess, Tryndamere walking over, so we'll drop
force these plays when we're talking about the squishier members of 100 Thieves. It's the engaged people who really need to set this up.
And there we go, another one knocked down. Looking for the opportunity to take an actual fight or find their way in. But yes, we are at 28-18, gonna find ourselves on a mountain over 100 Thieves, unless Cloud9 stops them. Looking now at FBI, gonna find maybe a bit of a slow, but no, just completely pushed away. The ulti not gonna be enough, and Blabber just gets cold from the Freljord, and he's still frozen solid. We're gonna find a bit more now as Fudge walks away, just barely staying alive, and in the win some. It's gonna be Closer, diving in for more. Kill number 2, kill number 3, 100 Thieves. Thieves just walking over Cloud9.
Closer, my man, won't give him a break. Summit now is getting chased off by the Ornn. My goodness, Abadaga, that's a lot of DPS.
Gets the Zonias out, blocks a lot of the damage here. Closer running low on energy, so can't really do a Q.
Doomed as it feels.
But how do you even steal it away? It's going to be a smite, it's going to be a claim, and Cloud9 realize, yep, we didn't get there in time. FBI! Hella good player here. Closer looking to make it happen. 3-0-8. Hey, one more kill, man. One more kill, and you rep NorCal proudly. I mean, at 4-0-8. Come on, Sandoz 0%. No one in the audience? That's fine. Yeah, there we go.
Didn't even give them a chance for a reset.
I didn't assume there were any people from the Bay Area.
I would always assume that no one would react to free joke anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right,
Maybe
let's get in there.
We got the engage looking yet again. Ornn gonna come across onto one, but just the tank. Winston gonna be able to walk away pretty cleanly. But still, we got a Baron buff wave, 2 cannons, and a turret falling. Inhibitor gonna drop now as well, and we are just on the precipice of the 3-0 stomp. Only one of these games was even close.
Here comes Blabber.
Blabber gonna try to find his way in. He's going towards who? He's gonna find FBI for the stun, but there's no damage here. Jumps right back out, gonna stay alive. A stopwatch burns some time, and now gonna juke right back out and still shuffled in. 5 seconds until Someday drops. You get one to Abadaga, not bad. Will there be a second? A flash of safety. Someone stays alive, a 1-for-1 now. And actually, 100 Thieves, they may lose another. Zeri's popping off. Can Berserker make it happen? Berserker's trying his damnedest. Doesn't get the slow, but he wants a little bit more. Gets rid of the turret, gets in onto Someday, trades it back. And how about this now with Fudge? Because Blabber's on the way over. There is only one left alive, and Cloud9 on death's door, looking to make a couple of kills happen to keep themselves in the upper bracket. A stun for Huhi, but will it matter? They know where he is. They know he'll be stunned. They know they'll get the kill. The Bud Light Ace coming through. Cloud9.
Blabber, he was waiting there for about 20, 30 seconds. Great target prioritization. Huhi and FBI are stacked up.
The attempt there, it's still going to be Dragon Soul picked up in the afterward.
Very proud of the crowd. They're showing up today, unlike Cloud9, who are struggling this series.
I was going to say, ranked participants here today. 100 Thieves first, Cloud tied. Well, crowd tied for first as Blabber slowed up. FBI gonna get the Cyrilda's Grudge slow, and indeed a deity from the Freljord will drop here. 100 Thieves just owns the map too well. Cloud9 will go for broke in their base. They're keeping the gold relatively close.
They have a hard time engaging, and 100 Thieves want to push that advantage right now, 5-manning around the top lane.
And Cleaver in for Zeri gonna be pretty meaningful at getting to the front line. She's about 2-to-1 physical damage overall. Obviously the ulti deals magic and that counts, but it'll help for the Trinity, it'll help for the Volibear a little bit. Summit tries to find a flank play, not gonna get much. Abadaga pushed them out, and here comes turret number 1. That's gonna drop. If you're willing to fight, you are only willing to fight around the turret. The inhibitor is always gonna drop if you let the turret fall. Poke is the most you get. Summit looking at it, still splashes, so not gonna be a problem for Berserker to knock that cannon down. But once you knock down mid, bot is open, bot is available, and they're gonna find just a small knockup onto the tank. Not gonna mean a whole lot. Winston wants to go in. Here's the fight right now. Is it gonna be enough? Blabber locked in place, jumps right on top of him as well. Already Leona is down 1-for-0. Someday very low, burns a stopwatch, stays alive. Closer and Summit now in a battle as well. Second one in for FBI. We've already got the time for the emotes. The TP back in with full health for Someday. Gonna be not a problem as well. Summit left alone. Summit pops a Guardian Angel, and Summit gets out. A miracle worker through and through, but it's not gonna be enough. Closer to land the Q, and he's gonna find a flash E, follow the kill coming in. 3 down, champions, games, nothing else to do. 100 Thieves gonna walk over this one as well. They're here to take this series without dropping a single game. Berserker and Fudge, the only two who deal damage, will try their damnedest to hold on, but can it happen against Baron and 5? Turret number 1 under fire. They can do some wave, they can do it from far away. The shots come through with skill shot. They have to wait for the next wave, but it's coming through the top side. Double supers to try again. Respawns in for Winsome. Health bars low on 100 Thieves. It's not the easiest push ever. Volibear up now as well. 4v5 is a possibility, though it's very tough. Again, trying for the wave clear. Putting health bars low. Slowly sustaining back up is 100 Thieves. Second turret going to fall soon. We got 15 seconds until Summit's back up as well. Ulti through for Fudge. Finds a bit of damage. Blabber again forced to run away. Takes a lot of damage in for the Lee Sin. The kick back, and that's going to be one already. Winsome the drop for the second. Nexus to fall. 3-0. 100 Thieves, the defending champions, look to reclaim the title.
100 Thieves come into play.
Welcome to the Verizon post-game interview. I am joined by the entirety of the bot lane. We have FBI, we have Huhi. 3-0 against C9. Fans present. Pardon the generic nature of this question, but starting with the FBI, how does it feel?
Feels good. Very good. Very good. It feels amazing.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is like incredible, and I see a lot of 100 Thieves fans, and Thank you so much.
What a series it was as well, taking down Cloud9 in such a fashion. I first want to actually come to you for this one. How much of this was about shutting down Summit in the top lane, finding that Achilles heel? Because even in game number 1, you spent a lot of time elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, we just think Summit is their win condition, and he's kind of playing 1v5 versus us, and someday can even take 1v1, but this is a 5v5 game, so we're teaching him a lesson.
Bringing the whole team together for the victory. It was a bit of a surprise to see them go for the salty run back in game number 2. FBI, you were the only one that had to play a different champion. What was your response to that and being able to have it so tight there in the end?
I think, yeah, it came down to between our top and bot pick, and I think both of us had a lot of champions prepared for the circumstance, but we just went with the one pick today.
And we talked so much about the fan energy here, right? But I think it was pretty incredible to watch in game 2, you know, all the turrets go down around one Nexus, same on the other side. Do you feel that anyone was hitting that go button a little bit harder because the way that the energy affected the arena today?
I think for sure, like I think me personally too, I was more hyped and like more loud in the comms, and we over communicated. But I think all my teammates were like pretty collected too, and they tried to calm me down, and we tried to do that for each other. So it was really helpful, and yeah, I mean the crowd is just amazing. So
a little bit of woo-saw needed from the entirety of the team. Now, even looking at this and the way that things worked out at the entirety of the season, Cloud9 dominant for a lot of it, 100 Thieves having that resurgence there in the end, Hansama even noting in a TGI interview that it's more important to be in form at that end going into playoffs. I want to know, do you two agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, I definitely agree, because at the end of the day, playoffs is where it counts, but I'm still not happy with my early performance, and I feel I kind of let the team down a bit, but I'm glad to be somewhat back in form, but yeah, we're going to continue to do well.
And clearly a lot of love from the fans through and through. A lot of taste during this series of what allowed people to fall in love with you all in that finals performance. So is there something when it comes to playoffs going into the rest of these matches, because you've got another one on the horizon that's going to be tough. How does this invigorate you for that?
I mean, it's just similar as last play when we won the championship. We're going to play versus Team Liquid or EG. And this time, I think we're going to win that one and be in the winners final.
I know even Santorin in his post-game interview recently was saying, oh yeah, we wanted that #1 seed. We wanted to avoid 100 Thieves in that case. What about you, FBI? Thoughts on TL, EG, who you might be facing?
I think the matchup is actually closer than a lot of people think. Team Liquid and EG, I kind of feel like are evenly matched, and I feel like we'll just destroy both of them, so it doesn't really matter.
Now, as this is our first time in front of fans in a long time, the first time for playoffs for this 100 Thieves roster specifically, I know, Huhi, you have been here before. Anything you want to say to them?
Missed you guys.
We all missed you. It has been a wonderful time. FBI, Huhi, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
We are going to hear from more 100 Thieves players. We have High standing on by with a pro-to-pro alongside Closer. Let's go check it out.
Hey everyone, I have Closer here today. Congratulations on the 3-0, you kind of stomped them. What I have here for you today is I'm going to play a few clips, and I just want you to walk me through it, basically.
Okay.
So on this first clip, you do a really cool Lee Sin mechanic where you basically hit Q, and then you ward hop to him and start whacking him for some extra damage. Can you explain the reason of why you do that and when you like to do it?
I mean, I wanna get the second Q execute damage, so if enemy champion is low, my Q will deal more damage. And also, I wanna follow his flash or second dash with my Q, so it's like I have to go for it, yeah,
Gotcha.
if I wanna kill him.
Gotcha. So then, I have more clips here, and my question is, moving into this game, was it a planned thing ahead of time that you guys want to camp Summit? Like before you even enter the best of 5, like last night or something, are you guys planning on camping Summit? Because game 1, he kind of went 0-7-0, and you guys kind of, you know, you put a 10 up here. Was that planned ahead of time?
I mean, they're playing ranked on Diana, so their draft plan is they want to play for top side, and if they don't get anything, like Ornn will be 10 times more useful than Renekton. I think we played well and got 2 ganks of him, and he was completely out of the game. So it went as planned, yeah.
Ah, cool, gotcha. All right, so obviously he Actually, he had a pretty bad series because he kind of just sat up here. I have another clip here, actually. We're going to hop to the second game, and we're going to go all the way to this dragon fight right here.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your feelings throughout this team fight, and when they start pushing towards your nexus, do you feel like you're about to lose? Can you walk me through this?
I think this fight, we should have won this fight actually. I kind of died without doing anything. I thought kicking Diana and Benny, buying time for my team will be enough. But even here, I think the fight is pretty close. So when they're ending, I was like talking to my teammates. I knew that I just had to defend the base. So I just sold my complete item and bought GA. I'll sell my Mao here and buy GA. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm just gonna try to buy time. And if we win from there, it's fine.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking.
Are you guys saying in comms right here, like, oh shit, we just threw the game? Or do you actually think you can defend? Because you guys are dead for quite a long time. They're pushing down the base. It's pretty close. So like, are you guys like nervous here?
I mean, of course we are nervous. After you lose a fight in like 30 minutes, it's usually enemy team is gonna end. But I mean, I was just focusing on the plan, what I can do instead of like worrying. So what I could do was buy as much as time I can. So that's all I did.
Got it. So following up from this, you guys will have a play where you teleport mid and you start pushing up there. There was an opportunity that you are able to do where you can try and do a end or you go for Baron. Who's making the shot call? I'll fast forward a little bit here so that people can see. Oh, I hit the wrong button actually. Give me a second while we go through this really fast. Not like this. Oh no. Am I doing it right? Okay, well, this is the next clip actually, so.
Okay.
All right, so I messed up and I skipped the last part of that clip, so we can not worry about that anymore.
That's fine.
So this is actually the most recent game. Can you just tell me a little bit about playing versus Blabber? I don't know why this isn't going this time though. I think it's at the end of it. All right, I have scuffed it up, unfortunately. Bottom right. Okay, I will need a little bit of time here. I don't know if there's a fast way to do this. How long does this take? This takes about 25 seconds to get to where we need to be.
Okay.
All right, so since I scuffed this up, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it different playing in front of fans than it is comparatively without the fans? Because it's been a very long time, right? Can you hear the energy? Can you hear their voices when you're playing?
I mean, to be honest, I was preparing more myself, like trying to like think how it's gonna be, because I didn't want to get nervous and stuff. But it was really cool. Like when I making a play, I could hear them cheer and like go hype, and I was like more hyped as well. So it was a really cool experience.
Got it. All right, cool. I am almost back to where I want to be here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm fast forwarding. Here's my earlier question about when you guys are doing this fight here and you're chasing down with the teleport, who's making the shot call between like going for Baron or trying to do the end here as this clip runs out? It doesn't actually go past this because you guys just take the Baron instead of pushing. So who's making these shot calls at the point in the game?
Like I don't think we have a main shot caller, but I think someday played a good role on this game. Like we are obviously thinking like, okay guys, we have to end the game because we have an open Nexus. It's gonna be really hard to play against it. So we checked the map and we don't have mid wave. So we are like, okay, let's go try to end top. And then while we are pushing top, we realize that we cannot end top. So we are like, okay, let's just go Nash. So it's like, we are deciding at the moment and reacting. I think in League of Legends, you can't always plan and you have to react at some point. So I think we reacted well and did the right move.
Yeah, for sure. So then my last few clips here are basically, it's gonna be game 3 where you're pretty much just duking out with Blabber. I wanna know, how was it playing against him in the best of 3? Do you feel like you out-jungled him? Because if we took a look at the all-pro votes, you know, you kind of got third and he got first, but that clearly didn't show in this series. So can you tell me a bit about playing versus him this set?
I mean, playing versus anyone, I just think about what they're gonna do and what my champion can do against them. It's like, I think it's all same for me. Blabber is like aggressive, but like, for example, when he picks Diana, I know that he's gonna full clear and try to get ahead. And when he picks Volibear, I know that he's gonna try to gank. So it's nothing different, and it was easy.
Oh gosh, so what I'm hearing is easy jungling versus him. The number 3 jungler beat the number 1 jungler, so we're all clear here.
Yeah, all pro also are pretty good guys.
If it makes you feel any better, I voted for you for second. I'm sorry I didn't give you first, but I have Blabber in third. So I don't know if that counts for anything in terms of it, but I voted for you for second at least. Okay? All right, cool. So that is all I have here. I'm sorry for the little bit of scuffed Telestrator segment, and that is all that we have here. I'm gonna send you all over to the Bud Light breakdown. Thanks for doing
Bye.
this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Closer.
Yeah, thank you very much.